Well, after recording Pokemon, getting tons of schoolwork, and being unable to edit them, and also losing tons of sleep in the process, I am finally that bored that I'm actually going to try to record a game of League and see if it actually goes somewhere. So, yeah. I'm going to still continue Emerald and Sacred Stones, even though it's going really slowly, and I don't know how it's going to work, and I really hope stuff works out and all that jazz. If you guys are wondering why this isn't live commentary, it's because in my original mic, when I did record, the mouse clicking sound came with it. And though I tried all sorts of noise reduction processes as I could, it didn't work. I mean, I have the original edited version with like maximum noise, and I can still hear it. And I was just thinking, you know what? I don't want people to completely either unsubscribe or like get super like lose faith in YouTube channels nowadays by putting up videos with such crappy audio. Because even through my commentary, you could possibly hear the mouse clicks. So I decided to do voiceover commentary instead. I'm still not sure whether I want to voice over the whole game, which actually I'm kind of tempted to, because A, I could do it in parts, and you guys will never know. But the main problem with that is it's 40 minutes. Do I really want to force you guys to sit here for 40 minutes and listen to me while watching a game of League? Of course you do! That's why you're here! But either way, why don't we go over the game, what's going on here. For some reason, Warwick starts red. Probably because he can get a better leash and health back with the new jungle. That's super difficulty and hard. Knowing this, I decide to ward his blue because I'm actually a good top laner sometimes. Notice that I'm playing the super cute, awesome, cuddly Gnar. Which means that Tryndamere can't touch me. Come at me, Tryndamere. Since I'm too cute to actually battle, Tryndamere decides to just sit there and farm minions. Since I am angry that he doesn't pay attention to me, I throw a boomerang at his face. I soon realize that this is a really bad idea because at some point, around this point now, he decides that he's going to attack my cuddly face. For some reason, he started with this gap closer. I don't know why he'd do that because his Q is much more important for Tryndamere as far as I know, but hey, I suck at this game, so who knows. I could be wrong. Around this point, I get bored, and I just keep farming minions because that's all I really can do at this point, isn't it? Maybe I should go fast forward into the laning phase. Nah. Why don't we just watch me not being able to throw my boomerangs and hit people, since I miss all the time. Around this time, I decided to try to get stacks of hyper because I learned from the champion spotlight that that's a good thing to do. But of course, since I'm me and I suck at this game, I know nothing about this game other than what the champion spotlight tells me. At this point, I turn into a beast! And he flashes away. And then I feel semi-good about myself because I think I'm slightly good at this game for triggering that flash. Then I throw a boulder, and I hit him once, and then I burn my ignite. I then realize that it didn't kill him. Nothing really important happens around my lane until around now. I'm main Gnar, and I miss my boomerang right there. I'm sad. I managed to catch it and decided to just continue farming minions until I can get a good time to go and fight him. My rage bar turns slightly large, and I decide to wait until the time where I can probably bounce on him and then attack. I keep trying to throw my boomerang, but I never get anything with it. I become super angry, and I'm so mad now that I throw a boulder at him. But I miss my boulder, and as I'm winding to go pick it up, he spins through my W. And then, as we go fight, I push him out of Warwick's ultimate, because that's just how amazing I am. I can do that. After trying to secure the kill with a boulder toss, I miss and Warwick gets the kill. Well, at least I got an assist. That's worth something, right? Right. Good job, Caitlyn. Congratulations on getting that kill. Really proud of you. Now, I tried to prevent him from warding that bush, or at least harass him a little bit by throwing a boomerang, but then I missed. And I also missed the return trip. Although he could have engaged to me straight from the bush, he decided instead to call me a chicken from the bush. Yeah. After farming a little bit, and, you know, harassing Tryndamere, a wild Viking appears in my lane. I get super angry about this because this was supposed to be a one-on-one against a Tryndamere, so I decided to smack him around. And at this point, I damaged him so darn much that I kinda killed him with my ultimate. Now, I'm sure I didn't even have to use my ultimate there, but it damaged the Tryndamere, and it killed the Olaf, so worth it. As I didn't have Ignite, as Ignite was still on CD, though not by a lot, and I was super low, and probably the only thing that saved me was Soraka's ult there, I decided not to go in, even though I might have been able to and secure a double. Hey, at least I got red, right? And then that happened. No, leave me alone! No! Maybe I should have backed. Hello, Tryndamere, ready to settle the score? No, bad Tryndamere, no, I'm gonna hop away from you with the worst hop in the history of hops, but at least I got away. Now, at this point, I'm too scared to face check the bush, because I know that if that happens and the Tryndamere's there, I'm dead. For some reason, when Warwick somehow solos the dragon, those blue boxes appear. Dear computer, get better FPS so my viewers don't have to endure the pain of watching such bad quality, even though it's not really bad. I don't think it looks as bad quality here, but FPS lag still sucks. When I get super angry and hyper and become this super awesome monster guy, I suddenly realize that Tryndamere is not in the bush, so I ping that he's missing. At around this point, he shows up mid, anytime now, right around now. Now, I was tempted to go and help, but at this time I was thinking, well, it was kind of dumb to go mid and roam when, well, I mean, I'm pretty pushed. So I decided to just push the tower and wait and force him to come back. At this point, Warwick pings, thinking that I'm stupid and I'll stay by waiting for Tryndamere to come and kill me. Warwick, you underestimate me. Well, you know, the usual. Farm top lane, miss boomerangs, and oh, no, this isn't supposed to happen. Stop engaging on me or I hop on your head and then throw boomerangs at you. Seeing as Warwick is ready to ping, I decide to be kind of aggressive. He comes on to me at 0 health, Soraka wishes me, and I completely murder him, even without Warwick's help. I didn't need Warwick at all. See? Who needs jungler ganks? Psh. At this point, we decide to push the lane, and Warwick takes some on my farm. No, Warwick! Bad Warwick! My farm! My farm! I become Mini Gnar, which is perfect timing because I gain tons of attack speed along with Warwick's W, and we took tower. So if anyone asks, I won lane. Seeing some action mid, I decided that right after I recalled from taking top tower, I decided to go over mid and see what I can do there. Although I do check bot, it looks like so at this point Soraka could probably solo Kog'Maw even though bot tower is almost gone. For some reason, Caitlyn left, and Cassiopeia was forced to face a 1v3, in which she dies from. Good thing she killed the Olaf, because, hey, every kill is worth something. Although I want Tryndamere to stay, I figured at this point that red would be much more useful because Vel'Koz has it. So I decided to target him instead. After being way too scared to engage on him, because I was pretty sure at the time that Tryndamere was camping the bush, I go ward there. For some reason, he's not camping the bush, which is kind of stupid because he could have gotten a pretty easy kill. Especially considering that I was eating up that harass over there. But since I'm a fed Gnar, and Gnars are amazing, I completely murder the eye, and then I become Mega. And then Cassiopeia professes her love for me, because we all know how Cassiopeia loves little cute cuddly Gnars. But who doesn't? Even though I'm huge. Even when I'm angry, you can't resist the cuteness that is Gnar. Seeing Tryndamere go down there, I decided to say hello to my old friend. But at this point, then I realized that my lane's getting kind of close to turret, and since I am OCD about not letting my turret fall, well, I decided to go there. Until I realized that the Tryndamere was there and the cast was there too. So I decided to go down there. The Katarina shows up, and I decided to hit her with my boomerang instead. Not that it does anything. At this point, for some reason, she tries to engage on us thinking that she could do something. I flash, throw in a boomerang, and get a killing spree. I don't know how I got the killing spree, and I don't even know how the boomerang managed to kill her in the first place, but I will take it. At this point, I also think that I'm super fed and super arrogant, so I think that maybe I could kill the Kog'Maw. After Warwick signaling me that I'm an idiot and I can't kill the Kog'Maw, I decided to come here and take credit for killing the dragon. Darn it, you blue frame drop thingy! Stop doing that! After another horrible trade where Cassiopeia is forced to face a 1v3 and somehow still kills the Olaf, I decided to go into Vel'Koz again, because killing Vel'Koz never gets old, especially considering I can eat up that harass like a boss. Look at that heal. Look at that kill. And now that I'm super tanky, I feel kind of arrogant. So I move in and decide maybe we can take mid tower. But then I realized that my lane is pushed again, and although I might have been able to stay and just take mid tower, I decided to lumber back into the lane because my Mega Gnar form is not going to last too long anyway. But then, I soon realized that this crab's right here. And who doesn't like killing crabs? No, get back here, crab. Bad crab. No, come back. Don't make me do it. I will do it. I will do it. Koopa Troopa hop. Yeah, I went all Mario hop style on you. That's right. That's right. Everything is related to Nintendo in some way or another. Seeing some action mid, I decided to come over there and help protect tower. Now, although it is 1v3, because I can totally eat up their ass. Look at that. I got hit 3 times and no damage whatsoever. No damage! I'm that strong. After throwing a bunch of boomerangs everywhere and getting nowhere, I decide to stay slightly away, but still want to farm, even though I don't want to trigger those 3 stacks of Vel'Koz's thingamajig. I get super angry and decide to hop onto Olaf. With a successful wallop, actually not a successful wallop, but a successful ignite, I managed to kill it! And then I survived because Soraka's a boss. Thank you, Soraka! You will be... whatever you call it. I walk up here seeing Vel'Koz really low and thinking maybe I can kill someone else. I also see my good old buddy Tryndamere, but now that I'm Mega Gnar, and I mean not Mega Gnar, but I'm Mini Gnar now, I can't really eat up any more harass. Or for anything for that matter. After hopping onto that minion, I decided that maybe I'm safe enough to actually stay here because maybe I can actually help my team out. Notice that the ward right there just went out. I decided to come back onto that and try to hit Tryndamere. Katarina comes right behind me, right after that ward freaking expired, and kills me. But it's okay, because Warwick goes ham and kills Kada. At this point, a bunch of back and forth harass happens as both our teams, pretty much everyone there. I keep throwing my boomerang at people and trying to hit people and not really succeeding. At this point, I throw my boomerang that was the wrong boomerang throw. Here it is. I throw my boomerang that way at Katarina. It hits her. Wait a minute, where is the boomerang throw? Here it is. I throw my boomerang at Olaf, and it goes that way, even though I wasn't gonna go that way. As a result, I can't catch it. A team fight erupts when Warwick shows up and completely massacres Kog'Maw by ulting him. I hop onto him, and I take the kill, because that was totally my kill. I flash out of the way because I'm in big trouble, but Olaf, thinking that he can chase me, decides to come in on me. Silly Olaf, don't you know you're just gonna get yourself killed? Although, Caitlyn took the kill, I become Mega Gnar, so I can now tank anything. After trying to throw a boulder, succeeding in slowing him down, Soraka gets the kill. And she deserves it. You know what's best? She says she's really sorry. You see, if you're gonna KS, you should really apologize for it. And if you're gonna claim that what I did to Warwick was KSing, don't worry about it. It was not KSing at all. After counter-jungling them and getting Dragon with the frame drop a 3rd time, I throw a boulder at Katarina. She decides that she can completely own me with her ult, but I stop her right in her tracks just as I become Mini Gnar. I use my Randuin's, but then I realize Kog'Maw's coming, and since I don't want to die, I decide to go away. When I realize the cat's coming back, I think I can get a kill, even though I know the Kog'Maw will murder me. She Sean Poes, and then she Zhonya's like a cheap piece of cheapness she is, and I died. I was dead. What was happening in this team fight? Oh, Medusa used Stone Eyes, and they massacred the Tryndamere who could have used an ult. Yeah, that makes sense. Good job, Cassiopeia. Good job. Noticing Kog'Maw pushing my lane up there, I decide to come up there to try to protect my tower. Unfortunately, I'm too slow, and Kog'Maw succeeds at taking my tower. But I go ahead and come up here, hop on the minion, even though I aim for him. And then I completely burst him down with my boomerang and my auto attacks. He commits suicide because he fought me instead of running away, and I die. Well, not I die, but he dies. Gnar is so mad at his suicide that he tries to turn into a completely red rage monster. Yep. And I got red too. Sweet, on hit effects for the win. Noticing that mid has some action there, I'm tempted to go there, but then I realize, screw it, I'll just split push my lane. Especially since I don't have teleport, I might as well do that right now. I check the scoreboard for a moment, then I proceed on killing these minions and going down mid to see if I can help out. But, well, Soraka and Cass can pretty much 1v5 their team, so yeah. Well, actually no, it's more like Soraka and Warwick. Hey, come back here, Boomerang! Dang it. Boomerangs aren't supposed to do that. After split pushing this lane not split pushing, but you know what I mean. After pushing this lane quite a bit, I decide to ward there and try to take their tower, even though I'm aware that Katarina is probably coming towards me from mid. I go ahead and completely auto-attack the tower, and then Tryndamere comes up. I bounce away from him, and then I throw a boulder at him because I'm super angry now for some inexplicable reason. I notice that Vel'Koz, not Kog'Maw, is super low, and I decide to come and try to take the kill. But Caitlyn gets it before me, and Katarina goes down there. Since I don't like crazy Katarinas, I just have to go down there and see if I can do something about it. But for some really stupid reason, I never noticed that Olaf was right there, even though it showed up on the mini-map. I decided to chase Katarina for no explored reason. She shawn-posed to her thingy there, and I suddenly realized I'm in a 1v3. But I'm Gnar, and I can win 1v3s. Actually, no, I couldn't. Cassiopeia saved my life. Thank you, Cassiopeia, and your Medusa eyes! Now give me that boulder so I can murder that guy. Yeah, thank you, Cassiopeia! See? She got me a kill, too. With that ignite. We chased both Olaf and Katarina, but I can't land a single one of my boomerangs, so we don't get either of the kills. So, since Warwick somehow soloed Baron, I have no idea how, don't ask. I decided to come up here while he's ulting, since I'm gonna be super mega awesome Gnar, and I go in, and I don't get the kill. Soraka gets it, because she's amazing. After getting hit quite a bit, I decided to go up top and see if I can finally take down that tower now that I have Baron buff. Cassiopeia gets a double kill, and I suddenly realized that maybe I should have stayed with the team. Whoops. It's okay, I'm helping out. See? I'm making the minions really big and purple. That's a good thing, right? Even though Katarina's coming my way? It's okay, Warwick. I know she's coming my way. It's not a big deal. We all know that in mid-game, action's always mid. And the term mid-game. At this point, I decided to try to kill Olaf, but Katarina scares me away because they're all harassing me, and I don't like being harassed. I keep throwing my boomerang and trying to clear this wave, seeing how far we can push mid with the Baron buff. After taking out these minions, Warwick giving us Dragon for like the 5th time now, we go on forward. I decide to hop onto this minion and punish Vel'Koz for his insolence in harassing us. For some reason, I decided to flash in for the kill, even though I probably could have auto-attacked him from that range. Actually, maybe not. I'm not sure. Someone fact-check that for me. At this point, I decided to go ahead and take this tower, but for some reason, Cassiopeia and Warwick ditch us to go kill the Kog'Maw. Or not the Kog'Maw, the Tryndamere. So we just take this alone, and since I'm not that strong, I go away. But then Warwick comes back and takes the turret. And they take the credits. It's totally all me. No, I'm just kidding. Teamwork OP! I catch my boomerang, and at this point, since we don't have enough minions to push the game and end, I decide to hop over the wall and push bot. Because, well, let's face it, we're pretty much pushed everywhere else except top. And top really doesn't matter anymore. Especially since we have Baron buff, and this is the most pushed lane there is. So Warwick and I decide to go and do this. While the Fed Caitlyn goes and massacres everyone else over there in mid lane. Well, that's a shame. Katarina got in a killing spree. While they're all busy there fighting, and while I look at them, we decide to take off their in hit, because we can. He decides to engage on us, and we murder him. Yeah, I got ignited. I don't know why, but I didn't even feel it. Because all I had to do was stun him, and then we kind of murdered him. I noticed Vel'Koz here, so I decided to hop and throw a boulder, both of which I missed. Then I realized maybe I can wallop him through the wall. Again, I miss. And then, he decides to, well, he decides to ult, and I almost take the kill again. Warwick, that was your kill, man. That was all your kill. Of course, since we can 2v2 noobs, and since, well, no one else is there, we decided to go in. I decided to go in and try to take their turret. But since Katarina shows up, I decide that, you know what, I'm not about that life, and I just leave, and throw a boomerang before leaving. Unfortunately, Olaf does get me, but he tries to battle. I don't know why, because all I had to do was hop over him and then kill him. Like that. See? That's what happens when you try to 1v1 the cute cuddly guy. Although I did turn Mega Gnar, I had to be, because I wanted to buy stuff. And then again, there's no point in having 2,000 gold and not spending it. Looks like there's trouble mid. Don't worry, guys! I'm coming! I'm coming! I'm coming! Darn it, you died. I tried, I swear. Seeing as Warwick decides to come up, I decide to go over here. Olaf decides to escape through the jungle, but since I'm there, he dies. Me and Warwick completely clean up the rest of their team by pretty much, yeah, doing that. The only person who survives is Tryndamere, but for some reason he decides to stand there and laugh at the minion wave, so I hit him with a boomerang. Since I'm still mad about him laughing at us, after clearing this wave and watching Caitlyn shoot him, I decide to throw a boulder at him and then ult him. by flashing. But I missed the turret! And nothing happened, even though I probably could have killed him at the last second kill. I hit him with the boulder, but that does nothing because he still has his ult up. After this, the Nexus decides to spontaneously combust because I'm so cute that it just couldn't handle it. Yeah. So, here's the part where I say all that classic YouTuber stuff, just like, you know, thanks for watching, and, please rate, like, comment, subscribe, or rate, because I'm not really going to ask for you to like the video if you don't actually like it, but just let me know what you didn't like and what you did like, because I want to know if maybe this is actually somewhat entertaining, or if it's just dumb. It is the first time I'm doing it, so I just, you know, I like feedback, who doesn't? Thank you guys so much for watching, have a great Thanksgiving and all that jazz, and I will see you guys next time.